right, let's do some real good myth busting today. I'm super excited about this episode because I will walk you through why you are still a spiritual being if you desire massive success and impact in your life. I'm super passionate about this topic because it has been such a big one for myself, such a huge limiting belief that I had to overcome in order for me to embrace this version of me, and I've never felt more myself and more fulfilled and more tuned with my dharma, with my purpose, with my being. So I really want you to be able to step into this journey as well, and this is why I've created this episode of today. So let's dive right in. There's something that I am observing in the New Age era movement. So it kind of feels like we are being taught now that in order to be spiritual, we need to leave everything by the side, right? So we can only have 2 pairs of t-shirts, 1 pair of jeans, and no luxurious things in our lives. And if we do desire them, we're kind of being judged that we're being so unspiritual, right? Let me know if this resonates with you, if you also feel this kind of judgment, maybe even from yourself. I know that for my part, I myself was judging me, that I desired success, that I desired to wear pretty clothes, to have the luxurious things in my life. So what I really want you to invite you today in this episode is to let go of that judgment, because it is nonsense. It is simply a belief that you've been taught yourself. So let's look at it logically, right? So spirituality, what is the intention of spirituality? It is to get connected to your essence. It is connecting to your being. It is connecting to that consciousness, to that spark that is making you, right? For me, at least, that is what I desire spirituality to do. So if I force myself now to neglect my desires, to neglect anything that I wish I would have, then I'm neglecting my being. I'm neglecting who I am. I'm not allowing myself to be myself because I feel like I need to be someone else in order to come up with all these frames and all these characteristics that other people have said that spirituality looks like, okay? Let me know if that makes sense. So if you are truly desiring to have massive impact and success in your life, but you are neglecting that because you think this is not being spiritual, I cannot desire that, then you're neglecting part of your being, and you're actually neglecting part of your magic. And that is the sad thing, that all these beliefs that we are being taught, they are caging in on the potential that you have. Because you have that dream for a reason, okay? So every dream, every vision that you have is your potential showing you what is possible for you to achieve. I want to say that again. So every vision, every dream that you have is your potential showing you what is possible for you to achieve. There are things called bija in yoga. These are the seeds of potential that your being carries, that your soul carries. And those bijas, you have a sense of them, you can kind of feel them, you can have some kind of intuition of them. And this is why you have this dream. This is why you want to have this success. This is why you want to create this empire. Because you're capable of doing it. And it is also your dharma, it is your purpose, it is the thing that you are here to do on earth. So by you neglecting that and by you pushing away this desire of success, you're actually keeping all the goodness that your being carries from the world. So that is one of the logical reasons that was for me my kind of like really game changer when I realized that if I neglect my desires for success, I'm actually harming the entire world. All right? So it really comes back down to your intention. What is your intention with the success that you want to have? So if you only desire success in order to show your best friend from high school that you're capable of doing it, because she said that you couldn't do it, so you want to prove her wrong, then this is probably not a real deep why, not a real big intention. This is coming from your ego, and even though you will succeed, you will never gain the fulfillment out of that success that you are desiring to get. Okay, so really become clear on your why, on your intention. Why do you want to have that success? What is it that you want to create with that success? Well, how do you want to feel? And then make yourself aware that that you are valuable even though you don't have that success. So don't calculate the value of your being by the success that you're having. The success is only just a manifestation. It is only just a manifestation in the physical realm of all the beauty that your being carries within. But only just because this manifestation is not here yet doesn't mean that the beauty isn't there yet. It just means that you haven't found the way yet to bring that beauty from the realm of your spirit, of your soul, however you want to call it, into reality, into this physical reality. So make yourself aware of the why. And then really get clear on what success means to you. What is it that success is? Just because to your mom success means to make $10,000 a month, maybe success to you is to wake up every morning on the beach, not having to work at all. So become really clear on what success is and allow yourself once again to listen to your being, to listen to what it is that you desire. Not what society is telling you what success is, but what it is that you desire. Okay? Because that is all that you have to do. It is listening to yourself and making yourself complete, fulfilling yourself, satisfying your being. And I'm not talking about buying 10 million things and by that satisfying you, because truth is, this is not satisfying you. This is trying to fill a hole within you. So this is, again, where I want to kind of draw back to where we started with that new age era kind of thing, that you need to let go of everything. You know, being spiritual, when you're really being spiritual, when you're practicing all of that, you know that the material world doesn't have that much value. But still, we want to feel pretty. We want to feel luxurious because that's our being. Our being is luxurious. Our being is beautiful. So why can't we also showcase that, bring that beauty into reality, into our physical reality? That is a word that I love in Sanskrit, that is sundari. Sundari means beauty. It's that magnificent beauty that is beyond words. And this is why it is so natural for us to desire beauty, to want to live in a beautiful place, to want to feel beautiful, because it's in the essence of our being. Now, the important thing is that you don't buy all these dresses and put all this makeup on because you don't feel pretty without it, and you want to feel pretty with it. That is not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is feeling pretty just by being you, and then also bringing this artistic beauty into the reality, into physical reality, by dressing up pretty, by feeling pretty, by moving and dancing, by having a beautiful house. Okay? So stop judging that. That is all part of you, and it doesn't mean that you are unspiritual. Because if you desire it, once again, it is authentic for you to go after it, and this is bringing you closer to your essence. So really become aware of what success means to you, because what success means to me might be super different than what success means to you. And then, once again, become aware of the mission that you have on this earth, okay? So I believe that every single human has a certain mission on this earth, and we don't allow ourselves always to listen to that mission, to acknowledge that mission and go after it. But it is your soul, your being has been created for it. And this is also why you really need to go after it, because when you go after it, fulfillment is just a natural benefit of this path, because you're following what your essence is built for. And also success will come because you're created for that. Okay, you're created for that. So stop being ashamed of what you're desiring. Stop being ashamed for the visions that you have. Go after it. And I get it. I was also kind of ashamed before I realized all these things, because I was like, but I want to create a 7-figure business, but does that really align to the teachings that I give about yoga and about connecting to your consciousness? And it was really one of the chats with my yoga teacher. It is a podcast episode. It was an interview with my yoga teacher that really, like, that was the moment I pulled the switch. And if you want to listen to it, I'll link it down below. It's the Empowered You podcast, and I think the episode is called something like Higher Self, Boss Babe Visions and Success, or something like that. I will link it below, and this is really such a valuable episode. So if you desire to learn more about this topic, dive into that episode. So good. So go after your mission. That is where we were. Go after your mission. You are meant to succeed on your mission. All right? So when I first realized that, I was like, okay, so I can't feel really good about wanting to create a 7-figure business. And it is so simple. There's one simple question that I want you to ask yourself. Think about what it is that you can create once you have that success. So what I want to say with that is, what are you being able to do afterwards that you are not being able to do right now? So to give you an example, I know that when I have scaled my business to 7 figures, I will have so much more freedom to go after the things that I love and that I'm good at, because I can delegate the tasks that I am not that good at to a team that is very good at it. So I will be able to create jobs for other people so that they can enhance their life and live a life that actually fulfills them, because I know that I will be a good boss. I know that I will lead them in a way that they feel good about themselves. So I can create opportunities for other beings in direct contact with me to enhance their life. And also by growing to a bigger business and growing my audience, I will be able to impact so much more people. I will be able to help so many more women to create their story of success, to become confident about themselves, to love themselves, to embrace who they are. And that is by me becoming successful. So me becoming successful is not only about me becoming successful, but it is about the huge impact and the huge benefit, the huge beauty that I can bring into the world. And there are so many more things. When I earn more money, I am also able to give more. There's this huge passion project of mine that I want to teach young children about the power of the subconscious mind. But I need money for that. I need to have the resources to create these programs, to maybe even create certifications to teach other people, to teach teachers, to teach their children. But I need money for that. So I need to have success with my mission in order for me to create all these good things for the world. And this, once again, is why it is so important for you to become clear in your why. What is it that you are desiring? What is it that you want to create with your impact, with your success? Okay? So really ground yourself in that it really depends on what you're doing with your success. There is a beautiful thing that Catherine Zankina from Manifestation Babe said once. Her podcast, by the way, is also super awesome about limiting beliefs around money. So she once said that money isn't evil. Money is that in which hands it is. So if you're a good person and you have money, then money will be good. If your intentions are good, money will do good things in life, right? And another thing that she said, which comes up to my mind right now, is that money can't buy your happiness and money can make your life better, but money will enhance, embrace the things, amplify the things that are already with you. So if you're seeking fulfillment, joy, happiness, then money will only help you get to that. So if you're a being that is on its spiritual journey and you want to grow, you want to learn more, you want to really dive deep into the layers of existence and uncover all these mysteries, then money will only be able to help you in that. Because think about it. So me, for example, I know that I want to learn the higher teachings of yoga from someone that is very advanced in their practice. And I know I have this connection with India, so I know I want to do that in the Himalayas. It's just such a magical place. And I know that I need money for that as well, right? Because I need to go there, I need to pay my teacher, I need to have the team in place to run my business, I want to take my family with me. And so there are so many things that need to be taken care of. And I can't do that without having the money to do that. So money will be enabling me to even grow further on my spiritual journey. I would love for you to let me know how you resonate with all this, what your biggest outtake of this episode was, and what it is that you're feeling stagnant in about desiring success, about desiring money. I would love to help you on that. And on next week's podcast episode, I will walk you through what your Dharma is, how to discover what your Dharma is, and also how it relates to your success, why you need to access your Dharma, which is kind of like your nature, your purpose, and why it is crucial for your success to know what your Dharma is. So make sure to subscribe to my podcast. It's the Empowered You podcast on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts, and I'll be so happy to see you there. And remember, if you loved this video as much as I did, then hit the subscribe button, let me know in the comments below, share it with your friends to help me bring this message out there. We'll see each other back here next week. Namaste Ji.